Well, hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. Good times. It's Scar here, bringing you another super awesome. Oh boy, whoa, we're getting attacked by zombies on the rail lines. Bringing you another super awesome Minecraft episode. And in today's episode, we will return to our house building project to complete our greenhouses, windows, and structures. But I thought we'd take a second to look at how the landscape has changed over time during our house building project. Look at that. Look at the difference in our, hello there, skeleton, our building project. Look at the barn and the house. It looks pretty cool. Well, let's get this episode underway. Alright, welcome back, and I hope you guys enjoyed us looking at a few different things to start out the episode, like from above the Scarland transportation system. We haven't done that in quite some time. I got a little distracted. There was a lot of zombies on the rails. I think I'm going to replace the red lights with actual, torches, because I'm getting a lot of mob problems on there. It seems like they spawn a lot more up on the rails than they ever used to. Alright, so here we go. Here is our structure. In our last episode, we really jazzed up the front of it and the sides and made it look pretty cool. Also, we added some of the lighting that will go inside. So that looks pretty darn awesome, but in today's episode, we are going to enclose it with glass, and we're also going to start the process of excavating all the ground out from inside. So we're going to get to that. Probably not all of it, because that is going to be quite a daunting task. But also here, I added an extra block of smooth stone at the top there. It has that one that sticks out. I think that looks nice. And I think I made one more change since the last episode. I put a wood pressure plate instead of a stone one. Okay, so let's get started here. Let's get out our paints and let's just start going along here. So let's just start adding some of these on here. And yeah, it's pretty just simple. We're just going to go across here. Once we finish up this part and the roof, then we'll get to the more complicated part of trying to do this step down design I will show you in a moment. And if you noticed my glass texture, which I've been working on my texture pack, and I've been trying to do a few different things, and I made it a little bit thinner and added these extra little dots on the sides. They're definitely not done, but I had a little bit extra time recently to kind of work on it for a little bit. And yeah, I'm just trying a few different glass things. When Scarland's available for download, the texture pack will go with it. And I hope you guys will use it, because the texture pack was kind of built around Scarland. So when it's available for download, I hope you guys can take the opportunity to also use the texture pack. It's nothing special. It's by no means a very good texture pack. It just has a few things that I like in it, like the glass and the log, and I like the redstone lamp. Just what I did with it was I found things that I didn't like in Minecraft's textures, and I just improved upon them. Just found little areas where I thought I could just make a slight improvement to it. I didn't want a drastic change. I didn't want to make any drastic changes to it. Just a few little modifications, like the mushrooms. They're just a little bigger. They're about 3 or 4 pixels bigger. So they're just a teeny bit bigger. Oops. These things are so tedious to place. They're hard to place. But yeah, just a few little changes. I need to do a little bit more work on it before it's ready, but yeah, I had a little extra time recently and I worked on it. Hopefully you guys like that. The new resource pack system is actually, at first, it was kind of annoying having to reformat everything, but it's really cool because we can have different resolution textures. So if you want to have the glass be a little bit higher resolution, you can, and still keep the stone the same resolution. So it's really cool, and I think that's going to prove to be pretty awesome for especially the people who make the adventure maps and the ones with stories and special things in them. It could probably make it easier for them to conduct their business. All right, there we go. Just coming across here like so. Almost got this done. If you remember back from about a year ago, actually, yeah, just about a year ago, we were building the tree farm, and we were building the glass cube that went around it, and we were tediously placing these glass panes one after another, one after another. Oh man, it was a great accomplishment to finally have it done. But boy, that was painstaking work. That was. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun, and it was such an accomplishment when it was finally done. There we go. What's crazy is this house has taken about the same amount of time, but we have built quite a bit of things within it, and it just takes a lot longer to build stuff in survival. We could have probably put out this house, probably could have built it in a week in creative, but with survival, it takes time. It takes time, but it's more rewarding in the end once you do finish it. But I would like to start creative kind of a creative world to go along with my survival world. I think it would be kind of a cool mix. Eventually we'll get to that. We have some other projects brewing at the moment, but sometime maybe at the end of the year, we might start up a new series like that where we build things in creative. So we kind of have a creative and a survival series going at the same time. I think that might be kind of fun. A few ideas I had for it were to start out with just some basic houses and things, but I would like to create a village. There is a kind of a village castle thing. I forgot the name. It kind of eludes me at the moment, but it's I believe it's in France, and it's kind of built up on this little island. There's rocks, and photographers go out there and take some really amazing pictures of it. If you go too far, you get stuck in some of this kind of quicksand, and your tripod starts to sink into it. But it's really cool, and it kind of inspired me for something similar to build in Minecraft. So we would maybe make some type of little castle village. I think that would be really fun. It would be a little bit hard to do it in Scarland, but in a creative arena, we could probably get that done. I think it would be pretty cool. All right, so I'll just finish that. So let me know if that is something you guys would like to see. Along with Scarland, how about Scar Creative or Scar World? I've always talked about making another world called Scar World. That could be the creative world, Scar World. Okay, we need to grab some more panes real quick, so let's head on over here. There we go. Just bust out another set. Hopefully I do have enough glass. I've got some more cooking over at the west side storage area. So I've got some in the furnaces over there. So hopefully we do have enough. I have quite a bit on me, but I have some cooking just in case. So we'll just head on inside here. There we go. Put that up there like that. That all on there all nice. There we go. Coming around here, just put the last panes on there. We'll take a look at some of our handiwork once we finish this last side. Hello there, cat. It's part of the cat defense force, keeping us free of creepers. They don't really do that great of a job, but we like them anyway. Yes, we do. All right, there we go. Okay, perfect. That looks very nice. So give me 1 second. I'm going to do this top and the other top, and I'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Just putting the last finishing touches on our glass on this side here. Just putting our last pieces along here. And as you can see on the texture pack, there's some weird kind of blue stuff. I'm still trying to kind of shade that in to kind of create a little bit of a shadow. It's a little bit too blue. So probably back off a little bit on that. And as you can see, this amazing little shovel I have. Greatest shovel ever. Look at this thing. This is fully set up. Efficiency and unbreaking. We're going to need it for when we do all this excavating around here. All right, so let's knock out our little scaffolding over here. Actually, we need to jump up here. We need to jump up here and finish the roof. There we go. And let me just build up a little tunnel layer. Perfect. And we'll start going across here. And then soon we'll have this place all nicely glassed in. And it'll be pretty cool. I think the structure is coming out really nicely. What do you guys think? I know, let's see. Let me just get up here real quick. There we go. All right. So a few things. I'm still a little bit unsure how I want to do this kind of step down thing. I always talk about how the structure, will get, deeper, it'll get deeper as you go down. I'm still trying to kind of figure out how I want to do the windows. So if I want to keep the glass, at ground level all the way across and just have the, the ground, step down for our, beds of wheat, or do I want the glass to continue with those? So I'm just really undecided how I want to accomplish that. All right, just finishing this. Whoa. Dang it, that's 2 pieces of glass we have wasted. Let's grab another set. There we go. Put that down there like that. There we go, perfect. There we go. I actually put some ender pearls in my inventory this time because I got tons of them just sitting in crates. And I thought I could use that sometimes instead of, building up scaffolding, but I just seem to always forget it in my inventory. They kind of just sit there. I mean, they're convenient. But they're just something, you kind of like, but you kind of, it's just like, is it really worth it, So I haven't been there. I always mean to use them, to jump up on a high building or something. But I just never get around to it. It's like potions. Do you guys use potions often? I don't really use them very often. And it just seems like sometimes it's a little bit more trouble than they're worth. But I think I'm going to start using night vision as much as I can in mines and stuff. Doing shaft mining and things to kind of maybe keep from using so many torches. I was told why Scarland sometimes lags in certain areas is because I have so many torches down in the mines. So I took a lot of them out. Didn't really help too much, but I was thinking about starting to maybe use night vision in there just to see if that might work. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Nice, nice. But we do have a project coming up in the near future, and that is, yeah, I got so many projects in my head that I want to do, but so little time, so little resources, and definitely so little energy. But it would be pretty cool. I want to make my own style, witch's hut, but it would actually be kind of like a witch's hut under a tree, and it would be kind of a spooky tree. So think the mother tree, but a little bit smaller. And in the mother tree, it would have, a witch's kind of a little lair. And, there'd be where the potions would be brewed in Scarland. And then for the enchanting, because I don't have a formal enchanting area in Scarland, just a temporary one set up in a field that's been there since beta. When right at the end of beta, when they incorporated enchanting, I built it, and it's been there ever since. It's just outside the Scarland tree farm. And that area has been there forever. And it's just, it's nothing that I would want to show anybody. It's just sitting there in the field. But I would like to make a real nice formal one, which would be like a sorcerer's tower. And let's see, let me just grab out another stack. And the sorcerer's tower, I think, would be really cool up on the top of a mountain. And that's where the enchanting would go. So that's where all my enchanting needs would be taken care of there. And all my brewing and, potions would be taken care of within a spooky tree underground in the witch's lair. I think those things would be cool things to actually add to Minecraft instead of, kind of the boring witch's hut, which, she doesn't really do anything. But maybe I'll talk about that a little bit more, how to incorporate that idea in the next episode. How I want to incorporate the witches and the sorcerers' dens into Minecraft, for everybody. So as NPC villages, these would be the same thing, but you might have to duel these guys to get what they have inside. Oops. Because the witch, to be honest, it's a little bit boring. It's a little bit boring. Most of the time she just disappears. You find an empty hut. There we go. Perfect. There we go. We got that all complete. So give me 1 second. Let me jump down and I'll be right back. All right. There we go. So welcome back. And let's take a look at our handiwork that we've accomplished in this episode. So let's head on inside of greenhouse and look at that. We've got it all enclosed. We have an amazing structure built up now. Next thing we need to do now is to excavate this land and start to get this design going up on these windows, which I don't think we're going to get to in this episode because we've passed the 12-minute mark here. But I want to show you guys a few cool little sights before we head off in this episode. So we're going to take our ender pearls out. We're going to head up on the roof. So let's see if we can actually make it up there. And oh, where's that going to go? Oh, perfect. I was a little unsure where that was going to go at first. Okay, there we go. So now we're up on the roof and kind of looking at our structure from up here. It looks pretty cool up here, actually. Wow, look at that thing. That's really nice. What else can we see up here? Just thought I'd show you guys kind of a fun sight. There's Santa the dog. He's been up here since Christmas. And let's head over here. You can see the Scarland transportation system above us. And there, oh, look at the creeper up there. And then there is our horse stable over there we built recently. And then our future area for our pool is over there. That's where all of our dogs and cats are heading or sitting down. And yeah, I just thought that, wow, this is pretty cool. And well, guys, this has been Good Times with Scar, and I always really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. And if you believe the video deserved a rating, that would be much appreciated. And until next time, this has been Good Times with Scar, and we'll see you later. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. So let's start adding a little bit of detail along here. And I'm going to have to ask you to please move, Black Sheep. Thank you. And let's see here. So let's take some of these bands. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take some of this smooth stone and we're just going to put it on the sides, kind of build up the columns a little bit.